Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Daredevil Born Again Season 1 Episode 5. Yeah, 5? 5? 5. Yeah, so I had to check that there. What happened on the last episode? Well, we got Mr. Castle back, aka the Punisher. Him and Red. Oh, well, here we go, Red. That's what you call him. You know what I think, Red? You know what I think? Yeah, that's what he calls him, Red. But we had him and Frank and Matt have like one of the best scenes that for me was was level like of their conversations from season 2 of Daredevil, the Netflix version, Netflix show. Yeah, it was fantastic. We had but that's maybe we have Matt telling them that, you know, it's the cops that are going around murdering people. Yeah, we had White Tiger's niece come along, who might take up the mantle. I don't know. Fisk and it ended basically with Fisk and Matt sort of they were trying to hide from who they really are, but they're on their way to releasing the demons inside, and you know, soon we'll have Kingpin and the Daredevil back, and it's going to be fantastic, and I can't wait. Yeah, I really enjoyed the last episode. I've enjoyed the season so far, and I really hope it continues at this trajectory, because it's fucking great. And do you know when we lost Daredevil and it was heartbreaking, and lost Punisher and Kingpin and all that? But you know, when we lost the show, it was like, oh, fuck's sake. I thought this wasn't gonna happen, but it eventually did. It was like, oh. And then the whole Save Daredevil thing happened, and we were like, oh, and there was that point where you're like, should we continue doing this, because, you know, no one's listening. So now to have we're back now, and then when it was said that we were getting it back, that fear, that little sort of fear in the back of your head, like, what if it's shite? And it's nowhere near shite. It's fucking great. If it keeps up with this trajectory, it can be branded as an absolute success, and we'll have to have conversations about where it stands, not just like in the I'd say mainly in the MCU, because so far, you know, that Netflix trio, that trilogy of series, that season 1, 2, 3 is like, it's just, yeah. And so far, this is on its way to joining the, you know. But yeah, anyway, I'm talking rubbish. I want to jump into this, so I hope I enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Oh, straight into the theme. We haven't had that yet, have we? I don't think we have. We're dealing with the Irish. Only just a little bit late from Paddy's Day, lads, not gonna lie. Do you know what? I'd imagine quite a lot of people... Oh, sugar, what happened there? Yeah, I'd imagine quite a lot of people... It can be irritating, Paddy's Day. I can imagine it can... I love it, personally. What gave that away? But, you know... But I can imagine to people coming in, just... The streets are just flooded with people. The parades, the noise, the drunk. You just get pissed. It's great. I love it. I love it. But I can imagine that's all transition to people just trying to do their everyday lives, and it's just people just going around getting drunk. Why are you having an everyday life on Paddy's Day? Ridiculous. Oh, he's at the bank, contemplating being Daredevil.
What do you mean you don't want to come out for drinks with us?
Watch the game?
Yeah! Dump that friend!
Woodshed by Murdoch. Mr. Aldrich has had a bit of an emergency this morning. Won't be in for a few hours.
Oh!
Do have a seat.
Oh! Oh! That's Kamala's dad!
I'm Yusuf Khan, assistant bank manager here at New York.
It is!
Wearing green today, Mr. Murdoch. Green.
It's Paddy's Day! Come on!
No. I tend to prefer more neutral colors.
Like mustard and red?
You must be careful, though. A leprechaun might pinch you.
Hold on. Right, listen. I'm Irish, right? I'm Irish, and I'm not... I was only complaining about this the other day, and it's so bad. I'm not an American who's going around going... He's going around saying, "Oh, Oh yeah, my family's name is let's say for example it's I'm forgetting all the Irish shapes. I'm forgetting every single Irish last name. Let's say Rafferty, right? Let's say Rafferty, and then going up like. Yeah, like American company going like, yeah, no, my family name's Rafferty. I could trace back my lineage to this town for 20 generations ago. Oh, I want to go see the old country one day. That's me not doing an American accent. Can't be bothered. I'm very tired. But I'm not like that person where it's like you're not Irish anymore. You're American. You're American, right? You can be happy to have Irish heritage, but you're American. So I consider myself Irish because I'm Irish parents. But leprechauns pinch you? I just thought they had a pot of gold. I've been lied to all my life. Unless that's an American version of a leprechaun.
Candy?
No, thank you.
Oh, he did the noise to let him know. That's nice.
Excuse me, apologies. My daughter, Kamala. She's visiting
Shut
some
up!
friends there. Jersey City.
Jersey City. I prefer to Hoboken.
That's the nicest thing I've heard anyone say. People don't know this. And our very own superhero, Miss Marvel.
Oh, he's advertising his own daughter.
I'm familiar.
This is her. Right here.
He has
Custom
a
design Funko in her.
he has a Funko of his daughter's secret. No, the secret. Yeah, that's how I heard. That would be his daughter's secret identity. That she is Ms. Marvel on his desk, and he's advertising her. Well, to a blind man, I guess. I think he probably thinks he's safe. But any money, Kamala made this herself.
Your firm's over-leveraged, yet you're more than willing to take on clients who have a difficult time paying. As in
That's
tragic case of
the
White
Nelson Murdoch and Page way.
Have you ever needed a defense attorney? We represent husbands, sons, daughters.
Ah, play the heartstring.
So yeah, we may be over leveraged for now, but we serve a vital function in a city that desperately needs us.
Fucking absolutely, Matthew. Give him all the money, all the loans.
Willing, unfortunately, for the same reasons that you do not meet New York Mutual's criteria for approval.
You bastards.
That's
Not
the
you.
nicest no I've ever seen.
Not you, Yusuf. Not you, Yusuf, but you bastards. The money bastards.
Ready then. 20 minutes of courage, lads.
On
Then we got one
St.
day
Patrick's
to
Day, lads.
Fat bastards all.
This isn't how we celebrate Paddy's Day.
Everyone free!
Oh, fuck me. That's your jaw. Gone. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Is that if there's a mob in Hell's Kitchen and they're called Kitchen Irish and they're known for being Irish and then a bank is held up by people with an Irish accent, I don't know. That makes you think you'd look at a specific group of people. I've always wondered why people don't just put on weird voices for a laugh. Oh shit! You're brave. Hopefully you're not dead. Oh fucking hell! You guys are animals. They cut the lines. They cut the lines, brother. They cut the lines.
No. He's a nice enough guy, though.
He is.
Alright, so I'm on my
He's a
way
lovely
now.
man.
Kirsten, call 911.
Over here, please. Thank you.
You called on. You didn't even tell him where to call for.
Shot! These are hers.
How are banks not getting robbed every single day? Maybe in modern society it's a bit harder now with all the technology developed. Fair enough. Nothing's protected more than money. But if you had the arsenal that you can get in America, why are people not robbing banks anymore? It's a bring back robbing banks. Matthew, there's no way you're walking in right. The whistling helps.
What's going on?
Can someone lock the fucking door, please?
Yeah, that would be good.
On your knees, Stevie Wonder.
Ah, that's just mean.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd already left. probably should.
They're going to be two best friends getting through this robbery together.
No need to explain what this is. You've all been to the movies.
It's
This could go a couple of ways.
a good line. I like that.
It's theory that these weapons are loaded.
I'm glad they actually employed an Irish person for this. I am, because too many shows employ people who aren't Irish and they just can't do the accents. I'm sorry, they can't. Even Tony Curran, who played I can't remember who he played in season 2, but he's the one that comes back and his son's been killed, and he then tries to take down the Punisher. I've met Tony Curran. He's a nice guy. Met him in the pub. Twice. No, I met him once, saw him twice. Same pub. We frequent the same places. Yeah, and he's Scottish, and even he at points I was like, you're starting to sound American Irish rather than Irish, you know? Which I guess maybe kind of works for people who are going back and forth, I guess. But yeah, it's still, for me, it's like if you're Irish and you're supposed to be Irish, then have an Irish person play the Irish person, rather than get an American do a pale imitation of an Irish accent that, again, just doesn't sound good. I understand that there is the Irish American accent, which I know quite a bit, and but a lot of them aren't the Irish American accents, just bad Irish accents. Anyway, rant over. Let's get back to this.
You kill anyone and your armed robbery charge converts to a felony murder. And you're looking at 25 to life.
Oh, don't. He's going to hit you. He doesn't care. Yep. They do not care that you're blind.
We have a blind man, but we have a deaf one as well. I said,
That's
Stephen
silly.
Aldrich, come out,
That's
come out
silly.
wherever you are, please, Stephen. You.
Oh no! Leave my boy alone, my precious boy.
He's had a bit of an emergency this morning. He won't be in for a couple of hours.
A couple of hours?
Yeah.
Shut it.
Yeah, you cannot keep this going for a couple of hours.
Can you do that for me, Yusuf Khan?
Yes, sir.
Good man.
Good man, Yusuf. Actually, you know what? That is actually, because I wanted to say good man. Maybe they've got someone who because that is, I don't want to say it make it sound, because it is, anyone could say it, but good man is very much a quick, you're good man. Like, or anyway, I say good man. Pardon me. It is very much an Irish thing to say after someone does you a favour, does you a solid.
Nothing changes. They do them. We do us.
They do them? They do them? Who's they?
Looks like
Don't take don't take the thing off. They might have cameras in the offices.
You can't open it, can you?
Uh,
The vault.
oh, Yusuf, why did you lie?
Probably I should just tell it right now.
Not now. You won't believe you.
Oh, it's true. It's true, you silly bastard, yeah, Yusuf.
Rodriguez.
Oh, it's your woman from the first episode that was having drinks with Cherry.
what happened to Murphy.
You know what today is? You know, half the force is face down a pool of Guinness
Yeah.
by now. And the acting deputy
Yay!
negotiator. Detective Kim, whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Elocution off the top. Very impressive.
How's your morning going so far, Mr. James?
Not just peachy detective and you.
Just two little sassy bitches just talking to each other. Like this. Like this. Having a sass off.
Does sound tempting. My job is to rob the bank. Your job is to prevent every hostage inside the bank from getting a fucking bullet to the fucking head.
Right, exactly that. Oh, she was playing it quite loose there. Also to protect the money, though. To protect the money. It's also that. Let's not pretend it isn't.
Give me 2 hostages as a sign of good faith.
I mean, realistically, 2 hostages they should send out Matthew, seeing as he's blind. I think I don't know, actually. Would that mean that they might mean more business? Is it like, oh yeah, we'll kill the blind guy? As in like, oh, these guys are savages? Or is it like, let's just get rid of the blind guy? you know, just get rid of, we don't have to keep like dragging around, getting people to show them where to go, etc., etc. You know, they might be like, I don't know. Could go either way, actually.
Solicitor.
Up. Please, both of you.
See, makes sense.
Congratulations! You've both been
You
emancipated.
fucking bastard. He did have to shout the congratulations.
Let him take my place.
You're so pure, Matthew.
I said,
But thank you for the
just because I'm
suggestion.
blind doesn't mean I need your pity.
Oh!
I strike you as some
Right.
sanctimonious twat, trying to do right by the visually impaired.
That, that's fair. That's actually a very good point to make.
I don't like you, solicitor. I don't like your kind.
Whoa! What
I don't like
blind?
the clever little ways you
He
twist.
definitely means solicitors.
What I'm saying to you is, give it to the woman's husband.
Is that what you're saying to me?
Oh, don't kill the woman's husband just to prove a point.
But just a blind solicitor with a moral complex. But an Irishman. Where's your family from then, Mr. Murdoch?
Hell's Kitchen.
Mashallah, brother!
Do you hear that?
I was raised in an orphanage.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, his story gets worse. He's going to want to let him go even more now.
Blind solicitor. And you're like a regular wee Charles Dickens. Fuck it, take the husband. This one's gotta stay.
Just for the entertainment. The more he finds out about his sad life, just makes him happier, the sick bastard.
God!
Sir.
Could you stop making people shit themselves? I kind of, like, fluttered a little bit there. Look at him, straight into action. Look at him.
Positions.
And I got a 1994 Mark Messier signed puck.
Fucking
Most
nice.
valuable item in this bank.
I know what you did was really beautiful, but maybe you could just like sit down so we don't all get in trouble.
Oh, he's fine.
What's going on here?
He's fine.
On your knees.
To the restroom.
Anyone else for the loo?
Why'd you just get him to piss on the floor? Yeah, he does. You're reigniting a fire in him, baby.
Good.
Built in 1931. This vault here
He stole it by giving a tour.
this is actually over 2,000 kilos.
He's so good at this. He's doing so well.
Stairs.
How did he know where the toilet is? They've done. You know what? They've done their research on the layout, obviously. Go on, Matthew. Get the tie off. Ooh. Ooh. It's a lot more silent than I expected.
Actually, could I please request if you could get me a snack?
For fuck's sake, Yusuf.
Banana would.
Oh shit! Choke him out! Choke him out! Choke him out!
Day of the week are we?
Enough!
Please.
Please!
You're lying to us this whole time.
Please!
If you know the correct combination, then I'm the bloody king of England.
Well, we wouldn't say that, would we? Yes, yes, Matthew! Yes, Matthew. Oh yeah, now you're gonna have to explain to Yusuf why a blind man can punch someone in the back of the head and make his way all the way downstairs to do so. I mean, actually, no, hold on. Here's the thing. Is that I get the idea, is it like the Irish saying, like, if that's true, then I'm the bloody king of England because, you know, it's not something, it's so ridiculous. Then him knowing it is so ridiculous that you would put an Irish person would say that because of all the history, some might say, but it's still something we wouldn't say. It still wouldn't be something we'd say.
What's your status, lads?
Is he not going to put on... Hold on. I know this little fucker is in an Irish... this little fucker. Charlie Cox is in an Irish show, so I wonder if he's going to put on an accent here.
I needed the bank manager to be sufficiently motivated to open the vault. He is now. We're almost in.
There he goes, yeah. So he's put on the North of Ireland sort of accent. Because I have heard it's a clip of him doing a Dublin accent, I think. So, yeah. Well done, Matthew.
Why are you talking to me then?
Yes! It worked.
Watch out. Mr. Murdoch, what are you doing?
He's trying to break into the bank.
Open straight on the...
Which means it has over 100 million possible combinations.
But you're not fucking Daredevil, are you?
Crack it open like it's a piggy bank I gave Kamala to instill in her the value of saving.
Did it work?
We just try to impart what we know to the next generation.
Protect them from what they can't see.
Oh, bless. Oh, bless. Look at that. Look at that. That's how talented our boy is. Mr. Khan.
Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you?
A really good one. Ah! He didn't say anything. Oh, he's a really good lawyer. I was about to do the joke, you fucker.
You recognize the accent, but you don't seem to know jack shite about the significance of St. Paddy's Day.
You should be in...
I must have missed that chapter, Mr. James.
I didn't think of that. Do you know what? I actually didn't think of that. Well, I want him to die that little bit more now.
Those Protestants, up to no good as usual.
No, don't. It's still the same. Actually, I kind of like this Devlin character. The actor's playing him as well. Okay. But yeah, I've just realised she better ask him to explain the history between the Catholics and the Protestants in Ireland. There's no way.
You'll have exactly 3 minutes to think of a joke.
If you can make me laugh, I'll give you 3 more.
What? This he's absolutely fucking nuts. Plan B's crazy.
That was a good joke.
Must be our lucky day.
Has it got a number on it?
None of you know a good joke.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I will say this, is that I think when when someone says to you, actually no, just like when I was trying to think of an Irish name, right? I couldn't think of any Irish names other than my own, and I didn't want to say my own name. So, and it's like at that moment when someone asks you a joke, you can't think of any, and usually the ones I think of are the most inappropriate ones, which shouldn't be said. So, but then again, it seems like this fella might enjoy those ones, so maybe throw some out there.
Finds a 4-leaf clover on the hills of Donegal.
An Irish joke.
Check, see if there's a number on it.
Right?
It's been erased, but I can't.
Mother, do you by any chance have a leprechaun nun in your
Oh, the accent.
On the accent.
There's no such thing in this
Why are you
world
doing the
or
accent? You could have done it without the
leprechaun
accent.
nun. Ah, blimey, he says. I just fucked a penguin.
That's stupid.
You have exactly 10 minutes before I shoot the first.
10 minutes? He said 3 minutes before, so he really enjoyed that.
Was it?
I never knew my mother until much later in life.
Where is she? We need her back in our life.
Hey, you're doing great. We're almost there.
Just reassure the shit out of him.
See your daughter again.
Hopefully we get to see her again too. I miss her.
Inshallah.
She should be at the forefront of the MCU going forward, by the way. Oh, that was easy.
A jewelry pouch.
Oh, what kind of jewellery? Wow. My goodness, the shine on that. What's happening, Matthew?
Fun and games, detective. It's time to go in.
Ah!
Captain, you storm that bank right now. Innocent people will be caught in a crossfire.
Right?
Innocent people are already caught in the crossfire.
But they're safe!
Prepare to advance.
But they're safe! Oh, this guy's a douchebag. You punch him in the forehead.
We're running out of time. You need to be thinking about your next move.
Hands up, both
Matthew?
No!
Is this the play you want to be doing in front of the hostages?
These people go. Came here looking for this.
Matthew, you played your hand.
How
You
the
played your
hell
hand.
did you get that?
Let these people go. I'll give you the diamond. Everybody wins.
6.
He's going to just threaten to shoot you now, Matthew.
Or
And just
I
take
can
the
shoot
body
you
off
in
your
head and take it
corpse.
from you.
There we
You
go.
have no leverage, son. 3.
2.
As if they're doing it in time. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Just thinking about it. These people... Hold on. Is the fella the lead... no, not the lead detective, but the... Not the hostage negotiator. The guy that's gone, there's no time, detective. Is he part of it? Is he part... Is he... They said they make up the rest. Is this they? Is he they? Are they they? Matthew, yes! Daddy? Oh, you cheeky bastard!
Get this, DeLuca.
Oh, she was paranoid the whole time! Ah, you cheeky little bitch!
I need to see the medic.
This guy was a hostage. He's with us.
Fucking A. That's why you befriend hostages.
Thank you,
sir. He means business. Look at him go. Fucking A, Matthew. Go on. Oh, Matt, you know you can fuck him up, right? Matt, why are you letting him beat you up? I know you're a little bit rusty, but fuck me, man. Ooh, nice, nice. Oh, oh, my neck's so tense. Oh my god. Shall we continue? I don't know how I feel. I probably maybe should have gave it a second just to watch that little bit there. Oh, you fucking cheeky bastard, Matthew. Hopefully he can give it back to Yusuf and that's what gets him his loan approved. Which I doubt it because they're not sentimental banks, you know?
She's told me they never found the diamond. The lead robber didn't have it. None of the
Matthew, there's no way you're getting the diamond, right? You're keeping the diamond to pay for everything.
Right. This is about us reconsidering your loan, Mr. Murdoch.
I didn't come here about the loan.
Because you're best friends.
Good.
That's lovely.
Thank you. We can brainstorm on ways to make your firm more profitable.
Fucking A. Bring him into the fold.
My family.
I'd like that very much. As long as it involves a trip to Jersey City.
Great wife, Muniba. She makes the most delicious fresh paratha.
Don't, I'm starving. Oh, I'm starving.
Famous Kamala.
Famous Kamala.
Come on.
I am going to try one of these.
You must.
Imagine it was the fucking diamond. Imagine it was the diamond. Matthew, you cheeky bastard, yeah. Fucking A. Yusuf, you know he's got powers. Come on. Make the link. And that goes my reaction to Daredevil Born Again, Season 1, Episode 5. That is not where I expected it to go. I did not expect someone that has already been in the MCU. We've already had, obviously, people pop up, like names and stuff. I think it's the first official MCU person, right? I think it is. Is it not? I'm fairly certain it is. Anyway, it might be in, like, as in Daredevil Born Again. But, of all people, I did not expect it to be Yusuf. What a smart way to bring in that side of the MCU. What a smart way. Because realistically, again, it's a TV show. They didn't go for Falcon. They didn't go for Spidey. They didn't go for, you know, like the bigger name ones that have had their own films and like sort of stuff like that. I guess Miss Marvel, yeah, she was in the Marvel, so it's but you know what I mean. It's like they didn't go huge. They went for a subtlety of Yusuf and just again connecting the dots. And yes, I'm so fucking happy with it. I really am. Like again, for me, Kamala Khan was, again, I think the series of Miss Marvel, I liked it. I think that there's things I was a bit, not too happy with how, I think over time, and I've sat with, I don't necessarily like the look of her powers, you know? And I'm interested to see if they're able to, what they do with Mr. Fantastic in the soon to come Fantastic Four film. I'm interested to see if they can do something like that where they can go bam. I think there's a chance they may revert back to her, like, you know, her comic powers. But yeah, I mean, it's just yeah, it's I listen, I got distracted. I can't remember where I'm at now. But yeah, as the series as a whole, I enjoy it, but I do think Kamala Khan is like it's such a fun character, and I think they played with, and they casted it beautifully. I think, honestly, I'm trying to remember her name now. Let me have a look here. Let's have a look here. Iman Vellani, is that right? Let's have a look here. Yes, Iman Vellani, yeah. Iman Vellani was a unbelievable choice of Kamala Khan, because she just honestly gets it. She understands the character because she grew up with the character. She loves the character. Isn't she writing comics, co-writing comics, like a new sort of comics for Kamala Khan. So she gets it. She really gets it. But she's a good actress as well. But not just that. She's just, I don't know. She's a cutie patootie, you know. Like I just think she's so playful with her acting, and I just think she's great. Honest to God, and I think that we need to harness her power and spread it across the end now. But I think that realistically, and I really like the Marvels. Like the Marvels was better than I not better than I expected. You know what? No. I thought the Marvels was going to be a fun film, and that's exactly what it was. I didn't go in there going like, this is going to be like this and that, or go in negatively. I was like, I like these characters. I like these actresses. I think this is going to be a fun, silly, swap-in roles movie. And it was. It really was. So those people who tried to shit on that film, fair enough, shit on it if you want to, I don't care. But it gets such a bad rep, because if you just go in there just knowing that it's not meant to be anything other than a fun, like, summer, sorry, my nephew's crying, a fun summer film, and that you're just supposed to go in and shut off and go, that was a fun 90 minutes. Hold on, I'm gonna go tell that child to be quiet. Like Wilson Fisk on my bloody knuckles now. Just went in and she went. I can't remember what I said. Yeah, if you just went to that film, like, you know, just shut off, you'll enjoy it like I did. Anyway, I got distracted, but again, having Iman Vellani, imagine she comes back in season 2 or in the next iteration of Ms. Marvel, we get Daredevil. Some sort, I don't know. I mean, I just think having her, they need to have her more in the MCU, because I think there's a lot of negativity when it comes to the MCU. I think the majority of people really enjoy her, and I think that we need to just push forward with her, and just harness, but like sort of like take advantage of the situation where people love these characters, love these actors, and just give people the money, the resources, and the talent to be able to create a fantastic story. And look, what we're having here, we're having a great Daredevil season that some people are so worried about, because they gave it. Everyone was like, they asked people to join. They were like, no, I'm not going to sacrifice this character just for a paycheck. And they were like, shit, we have to go then in a direction that, you know, the people will want. And the people are getting what they want. Anyway, getting distracted. Because I need to react to the other one. Okay, so, yes. First off, again, just going to blitz through this because I have another reaction to do. Yusuf Khan, love him. He's such an adorable character, really nice. Like, again, in the series of Ms. Marvel, having a strict mother but a fun father, it's always they can swap obviously around with, you know, fun mother and a shy father, but it's but he just plays it so well, just an absolute sweetheart of a character, and I'm so glad we got him. Really am. Like, but again, what a way to, again, him and Matt having like a really nice relationship. It's lovely, isn't it? It's like, it just makes sense that Yusuf in the world of banking is the nicest guy there, because again, he denied him the bank loan. He didn't want to do it. He understood exactly where he's coming from, but then had to let him down in the most nicest way ever. And even Matt was like, well, he's the nicest banker I've ever had. So yeah. So I really enjoyed that. Then to have the Irish, and obviously to have the Irish go in and and rob the bank. I wrote down blasphemous robbery because, you know, it's Paddy's Day and they're robbing a bank. But that was explained quite later on. One, if not all of them, are Protestants, you know? And don't get me wrong, Paddy's Day can be celebrated by Protestants because, you know, Paddy's Day is for the Irish, and if you're born in the north of Ireland, you're still Irish. But no, most Protestants don't celebrate Paddy's Day. So yeah, bless me. Yeah. Yeah, the bank manager being there and having Yusuf to step up again. Bless him, in the fear of everything, he decided to say, yeah, he can open a bank, but obviously he can't. But again, what a sweetheart to have during all this, like, sort of chaos. You know what? The Delvin is his name. Delvin was his name. Great character. I really enjoyed him. He was crazy enough to be you not to know like what actually is he going to do, but he wasn't. Yeah, he was crazy enough to be like that, but he wasn't so much so that it was like you're overdoing it. He was just sort of like he was eccentric. Maybe the best way to say he was eccentric, but he wasn't overdoing it to the point of madness. He still had quite a bit of control going on, right? So, yeah. So it's one of those. Yeah. Sorry, my mind's all over the place because I need to know. I need to go to the next one. I have to try and get edit done. I have to then play football. I have to come back from edit, and then I have to be up at 3 a.m. for work. It's a whole thing. Anyway, but yeah, I thought that he did well. They did the character well. I'm fairly hold on. Let me have a quick look to see his where he's from. Right, so he was born in New York, but he was raised in Cork. So yeah, that's why he was able to do a good accent. Do this more often, please, Hollywood. Yeah, but I thought he did very, very well. I'm really happy with that because again, they made him off the chain, but not so off the chain. It's like, oh my god, what's going to happen, or it just became like they're just trying to do a pale imitation of the Joker, that sort of thing, you know. So yeah, really enjoyed him, and again, I enjoyed the standoff between him and the detective whose name is escaping me. Was it Kim? Can't remember. How they how that standoff where they were just sort of going back and forth with each other, trying to obviously establish the dominant role, the alpha, shall we say, and then. Yeah, I just thought it was a great little stand-off for them. I wrote down Silent Piss because that was a great scene. Because I was like, why is he being so quiet? But it's because he can't let the others know. That moment of him obviously getting smacked around a little bit, but he's trying his best just to keep everything quiet. And to then when the shotgun about to fall and he's able to choke him out whilst grabbing the shotgun. Lovely stuff, Matthew. Yusuf just like sort of delaying the safe being opened by trying to give a tour. That's so Yusuf. Yeah. Matt breaking in, obviously then breaking into it by breaking into the safe, and yeah. I also wanted to again talk about the fact that Kamal again talked about during this. It's just Yusuf just is so happy, the pride and joy, and Matthew, like just experiencing that warmth and it like sort of resonating through to him that he's actually excited to meet his family. It's real nice. It is really nice. But yeah. And this, I'm a really good lawyer. I don't want it to be like his catchphrase, but it kind of is, you know. I'm looking forward to seeing how the internet reacts to that. I wrote down Protestant. That's what I wrote down. Protestant. If you don't know the history between Protestants and Catholic and history of Ireland and Britain, just have a little Google. It's not. I was about to say it's not hard. There's a lot to it, but yeah, and but I wouldn't just look at the 800 years, I'd also look at post the I'm trying to do this without going into too much, but I'd have a look obviously post the Republic and the North being split, and then and then obviously the Troubles are a thing of their own, so if you're fancying that as well, have a look into that. But yeah, Protestants. Again, for me, I was born and raised Catholic, but I'm an atheist. So I I just like I'm all for people ripping into each other about like the jokes if it's consensual and everyone's having a laugh and stuff like that. If anyone's out going after like Protestants like because they're blah blah, just because you know I don't really care about religion enough to be like yeah, I hate them as well. Also be like, oh, so I'm like, oh, come on, that's their faith, that sort of thing, you know. So it doesn't really bother me. But again, Protestants. Anyway, moving on. The tell a joke scene. Again, that's when I thought they might be going down more the Joker route. But they didn't. It was enough to sort of like, again, so he was just stalling. He was just stalling so they didn't get out with the diamond, you know. So he was just doing his best to stall, and that there was erratic enough to be like, oh, okay. And then her off the top of her head spitballing, like they're getting that joke about, again, I haven't heard that joke, but basically the leprechaun fucking a penguin. It got a laugh out of me, it got a laugh out of him. He extended the 10 minutes, you know. So I mean, it was a really good scene. I really enjoyed that. The side by side showing them like sort of breaking into the vaults and whilst also, you know, showing them the air and response team sort of getting ready. Were they getting ready at that time? No, they weren't. No, it was just them two talking. That was whilst they're breaking into the vault. The diamond looked gorgeous, by the way. How that's worth, so again, I'm not a person that's like, oh my god, this is worth so much. Look at it, it looks amazing because it's worth this. I'm not a materialistic person, so I saw it. I was like, oh, it's a shiny. Look at me looking at it going, it's a shiny rock. If someone said that's worth over 1.8 mil, I'm like, what? But I guess some people are into that shit, man. Yeah, so I honestly thought the police were going to be, like, the guy that was in charge that decided to breach, I thought he was going to be part of it, and he might still end up being part of it, and you never know, but I thought he was going to be part of the team, but it looks like he isn't, so they've breached, no one really got killed, people were arrested, he's obviously then changed into the police outfit, and it's like, yeah, he was prepared, he knew what was happening. I wonder if the crew knew that was going to happen as well, because they knew that they were probably going to get released at some point later on in line, because, you know, they can pay people off, etc, etc. But yeah, but having your woman be the one that takes the diamond as well, nice. I like that. It was like a good, again, the trade-off was good. I wasn't expecting that at all. Was not expecting that at all. So really enjoyed that. But obviously then Matthew using this sort of like, oh, I'm blind, I'm injured. Shit, yeah, we know. You're milking it, buddy. No. But to him then to do that, to get out, just to then chase down Devlin. Or Delvin. Devlin? It's Devlin, isn't it? Did I call him Delvin before? I think it's Devlin. Anyway, they chase him down. And again, that scrap between him and him was a little bit rough. He's a little bit out of him. He's been out of it for over a year, hasn't he? So it's a little bit hard for him. But again, that sort of whole breaking of the leg thing was outstanding. I hated it, but outstanding. Outstanding. That was worse. That was a worse accent than the fucking Americans. I tried to do too much like a Sean Connery while saying outstanding. I'll never do that again. Anyway, it was great. Hated the leg break, but it was great at the same time. Really fucked him up. And swapping out the diamond for the sweet was great. But again, that moment of them afterwards, again, this was some might consider this a filler episode. Some might consider this a bottle episode, but not really. But again, because realistically, all it was Matthew. This has no relevance to the story. In a sense, it does, but it doesn't in the same time, because it shows them they're trying to get the money for the boss Luca, which they now know the name of, etc, etc, and it's also showing that Matt is now more close to becoming Daredevil than he has been before. So I get that, but also it was very contained. It felt like they were like, right, we need an episode in the middle so then we can go, remember, he's in the MCU. See, he's in the MCU. Look, Yusuf's here. So, but again, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that. Fuck you, don't judge me. No, I don't think most people judge it anyway. But yeah, really enjoy that. And offering of dinner and him actually going to their house. It's amazing. I'm warm inside. It's so nice. But yeah, I really enjoy that. And obviously the diamond in the diamond in the rough I wrote down. But yeah, the diamond returns. Yusuf looks like a hero. And yeah, and fantastic. I wonder where it's going to continue. Because, you know, I don't think it'll continue with the dinner, but, you know, it'll be nice if he did. Anyway, rather than talk too much, because, again, I need to move on to the next reaction, I will leave this here. Great episode, great everything. Love this. Thank you. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of Yusuf? Did you know about Yusuf? Did you expect it? What do you think of What do you think of Protestants now? No, but what do you think of the actor that played Devlin? Is it Devlin? Hold on, let me have a look here. Hold on, let me pause quickly whilst I look. Yeah, it's Devlin. Yeah, what do you think of Devlin? What do you think of the whole sort of bank? Well, I was basically bank scene, the bank episode, rather than a bottle episode. It's a bank episode. But yeah, what do you think of Matthew starting to, like, pretty much, he's nearly there to become Daredevil, etc, etc. Comment down below what you think. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around here to me and other people. Like I said, I do Marvel reactions, have done since Moon Knight. Most recently was your favourite hit, was your friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man. Currently doing Daredevil Born Again, and coming up I'll be doing Ironheart. I also did the films, Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. I did those with my mate Josh. He'd only seen a couple of those, so Phase 1 to 3 is up on the channel. They are a little bit rough. They were when I started, the ones to start were when I first started the channel, so they're a little bit rough, but I still think they're good reactions. I also do reactions to Doctor Who, big Doctor Who fan. I do them with by myself. I've done Shooty's first season and his 2 Christmas specials. I'll be doing his season 2 come April. I also do reactions to Doctor Who with my little brother Charlie. Those are released every 2 weeks on a Saturday. We're currently on season 4 with David Tennant's Doctor and Donna Noble, who's played by Catherine Tate. I also do reactions to Star Wars. Big Star Wars fan. I've done reactions since Obi-Wan Kenobi. Most recently I did Skeleton Crew. Was it Skeleton Crew? It was, wasn't it? I'm currently doing weekly releases of The Bad Batch, and coming up I will do an Andor Season 2 in April. I also do reactions to DC, did The Penguin and Creature Commandos, and I'll be doing all their future projects. Other things I've done recently that I think have a new season coming out. Last of Us, I'll be doing that in April. Last of Us, I'm doing that. Last of Us Season 2, definitely doing reactions to that. Fallout Season 2, I'll be doing reactions to that. In the future, I'll be doing The Boys Season 5, the final season. Rings of Power Season 3, House of Dragons Season 3, etc, etc. So guys, if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.